Today I'm going to read V is for Voting, written by Kate Ferrell and illustrated by Caitlin Kuhwald. In this book, you're going to see a bunch of people from history. I'll point out who some of those people are, and then at the end of the book, there are some pages that show you who everybody is. V is for voting. A is for active participation. B is for building a more equal nation. C is for citizens' rights and our duty. D is for difference, our strength and our beauty. E for engagement, we all need to care. F for a free press to find facts and share. So free press means having news and newspapers that tell the truth. G is for govern, to lead and to guide. This is Harriet Tubman, Patsy Takemoto Mink, who is a politician, Sitting Bull, who is Hung Papa Lakota, and a leader who led his people in resistance against U.S. government policy against indigenous people. Abraham Lincoln, Eleanor Roosevelt, Frederick Douglass, who is a writer and speaker and fought against slavery. And a couple other people, Mary McLeod Bethune, who's a civil rights activist. H is for homelands that we've occupied. So we are living on occupied indigenous land because Native Americans lived here before anybody else did, and their land was stolen from them. I is for inching ahead bit by bit. The march is a long one, but we cannot quit. J is for judges. They're meant to be fair, to be neutral, unbiased, objective, they swear. And this is tribute to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who often wore this collar with her judge's outfit. K is for knowing that you can take part. L is for local, and that's where you start. M is for matter, and every vote does. N is for never forgetting what was. So here's a bunch of more people from today and history. So this is Thurgood Marshall, a lawyer and civil rights activist. Kathleen Hanna, who's a punk rock singer and a feminist. Ruby Bridges, who's the first Black child to attend an all-white school, or one of the first. Harvey Milk, who was a gay rights activist and politician. W.E.B. Du Bois, author and civil rights activist. Gloria Steinem, who was a feminist. She fought for women's rights. Russell Means, who is Oglala Lakota activist for Native rights. Cesar Chavez, a Latino activist who fought for farm workers. Pauli Murray, a women's rights activist, and Malcolm X, a civil rights activist. O is for onward, keep progress in sight. P is for protest when we need to fight. Q is for questions, I've got one or three. R is for represent, they work for me. This is the Capitol building. And they're saying that the people who we elect work for us because we choose them. S is for suffrage, the right to vote. This fight is ongoing, not history's footnote. So these are some famous people who fought for women's right to vote. Mary Churchill Terrell, Ida B. Wells, Virginia Brooks, Fannie Lou Hamer, O.J. Simmons, and Alicia Garza. T is for talented teachers in schools. Well-informed citizens don't suffer fools. And here we have Sojourner Truth, Martin Luther King, Angela Davis. U is for unbought, unbossed, undeterred. This is Shirley Chisholm. She's the first Black woman elected to Congress in 1968. V is for voting to make your voice heard. W is for working for change, win or lose. X marks the spot on the ballot you choose. Y is for you, we need everyone's hand. Z is for zeal, please bring yours, take a stand. And here's a timeline, a voting rights timeline, and also a little bit about all the people in the pictures. So it names the people, and for some of them, it gives a little bit of information about them.